Okay. Let's see here. Crap. Um, all messages. Okay. Hey, Soul Vibe. Hey, Rosie. Hey, hey, hey. How are y'all tonight? I hope everybody's well. I do, I do. Good grief. Hey, Stardust. Hey, Maud. Oh, my goodness. I'm putting some lotion on here. Oh, okay. I was literally just finishing up a connection with my. I'm going to be doing an update for Lily and Jack Sullivan here in a little bit. So keep me in your thoughts after I go live, Lord willing. If I'm not too tired, I am going to record it, hopefully, if anybody follows it. Stardust, you can go ahead and post if you want to, honey. So, how's everybody else? Has school closed up and finished out the year for you guys? Also, we're finally finished on our end. I just got to return his computer. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, the year is wrapping up. Okay. We're done. School closed next week. Oh, really? Oh, no, Soul Vibe. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Didn't I? Or did I not? I might not told you. Did I tell you last week that I felt that you were getting sick? Because I know one night we were texting back and forth. I did get that message that you were getting sick, but I don't remember if I told you or not. I did. Okay. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. It's the end of June here for us. Really? Thanks, Maud, honey. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So my list is Stardust and Maud, and I think that's was that it, y'all. Um, Stardust, do you want to go first? I know sometimes you don't want to go first, but I don't know if you need to get in the bed or not. I don't know, honey. If you want to wait, you can just tell me. It's up to you, darling. Um, yes, we can hear you. Okay, just making sure, making sure. Working through shit, smoking a bowl under the well, sitting under the stars definitely sounds good. Kind of thinking I can go ahead. For some reason, Stardust, my spirit was saying that you was going to end up waiting. I'm not sure why, but my spirit was definitely saying that. I will have to look through my dream journal. I had a dream about you, Stardust, a couple nights ago. I got stuck on what I wanted to ask. Okay. If anybody does follow, I haven't been online really with, especially checking with like true crime updates. If anybody does follow the true crime, if there's been any updates significant about Lily and Jack Sullivan in Nova Scotia, if you don't mind putting it down and kind of letting me know, I'm sure I'll see it and I'll scroll back up. I was just kind of checking to see if there was. I don't remember what it was about, Stardust, right off the top of my head. I'll have to look, but I do remember I had a dream about you. Also, had some downloads about Soul Vibe. Also, um, I don't know if it was just downloads. I know I wasn't a. Do you guys like? Do you guys whenever? Is there any times that like you guys are like it's like you're dreaming, but you're not. You know you're not asleep. Um, and it's like you hear everything around you, but anyways, I get a lot of downloads like that. But anyways, that was with Soul Vibe. It was actually about attorneys, and I was talking to this attorney, and he he had like a he was a man, obviously. He was kind of chubby, and but I remember he was really really tall, like 6'8". It was crazy, like seriously tall. And I don't even know how I remember that part, but I just do. But anyways, he was giving me advice for you, and it was interesting. He had said that that you hadn't went to the right attorney yet. That actually he had said that the attorney that you had went to was a younger attorney and he hadn't practiced law long enough to make good decisions yet, is what this fellow was telling me. Um anyways, it was like he was giving him advice even. Anyway, it was interesting. Oh boy, I have court. Do you really? um Rosie says, walked away from Adam. My heart hurts. It is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. Is Adam a air sign by any chance or no? William is older and James was the young one. Well, but I know that they all kind of work with the group, and I get that. But it was like he was saying, explaining to me that um, the young one was, and it's like this dude, he had a mustache, and he was like, boy, can I give him some advice? And he said that, and he was chuckling even, and being, I don't know, maybe even like a sarcastic kind of smart ass towards him in a way. And he was like, boy, could I give him some advice? So honestly, um, I don't know. There's something I don't think that the young attorney that you'd went to, I honestly do not think that he even wanted to go into law, like into practice. I think, was it his dad that he was working with? Because I think that he barely made it through school. I think he barely made the grades. I think that he is definitely a green leaf smoker. Not that that's bad. Okay, I'm not saying that it is. Um, because Lord knows I've been known to do it if I'm in a lot of pain. But like I was getting a lot of information about him. I do not think that he is going to be a successful practice. But anyways, it was weird. I don't even know why it was important, but apparently my spirit thought so. Maybe I just been thinking about you and I was trying to really hone in on it. But anyways, okay, Maud, you want to go ahead and post your question, sweetheart? Um, the owner of the firm is Jim James. So similar name. So is your new attorney going to be at court tomorrow with you? Before we go this evening, I promise you, I'm going to pull because God knows you are always there for me. I swear you are. I will make sure I pull and see some energy around tomorrow. Okay, honey. So, if you want to ask, you don't have to waste it on that. We will definitely look into that. Okay. Okay. Now, no, he's not, but I'm not worried about it. He's waiting for the doctor later. Gotcha. Rosie said, I know he's grieving, but don't be an ass and leave me on red, right? God, don't you? I hate that too. It's kind of like, well, with like Maud, I guess as women, especially women that are connected to our emotions and we're emotional, or most women are emotional, but like when we're sensitive and we know that there's more than life than just our physical being. It's like we want answers. We look for our closure, and we don't have our peace until we get that. It's just one of those things about all of us. But God, oh, I did you say he was an air sign? Okay, let me go up here to Mon. So I wanted to check in with my love life. I haven't heard from that guy since. With him, I basically said things are going to be what they're going to be until he's ready to properly engage. So it's in his hands now. I pieced out. I started talking to someone new yesterday and it went well, but we both said we wanted casual. I said hi in the morning, but didn't hear back. So, okay. Oh, so Bob, no, you are. I really appreciate you. Really, truly, your friendship means a lot to me. All y'all, but she knows what I'm saying. Like she really does pull through for me. Um, so Maud, have you came across any interest in the salt and peppered hair fella yet? I'm kind of curious about that. Have you seen anybody with salt and pepper yet? That, well, I mean, I guess it could be like highlighted, like two different tones of hair. However, it's definitely not colored, like as in like crazy colored, because I get a certain symbol for that. But it was definitely two tone. I feel like it's salt and pepper though. Can't really tell if this guy has salt pepper. Gosh, that's so crazy that I literally just said that and then you wrote that. Isn't that weird? Because that's kind of exactly the same thing I was saying. Isn't that weird? Okay. Rosie said an Aries like me. Oh, okay. Okay. I know right now, y'all, if anybody's in here that's a air sign, there's something going on crazy with air signs, in my opinion. Air signs are like up and down, up and like very, their energy's very high then low. Very confusing right now, in my opinion. No, I'm answering you. Oh, okay. I thought that you had. Well, for some reason, I looked down and I seen it. I thought that you had. Anyway, never mind. We're getting on it. We're getting on it. All right. Spirit is saying get these, so I'm gonna get these. Okay. All right. All right. So, what is the energy right now? Let me put my notebook away because that was for my notes for Lily and Jack, and I don't need to focus on that right now. All right. Um, my, I'm connecting to you in your love life, and for whatever reason, I'm hearing crisscross applesauce. Okay, I have no idea why, but I'm hearing that. Maybe somebody's sitting like that in a picture or something. Okay. All right. What is the energy around Maud's love life? You know what? Listen, I know I look. Listen, I look rough. Okay, I was attacked by a dog. I know I look rough. Forgive me. I'm gonna cut the camera on for just a minute. Okay, because I want you to see this. Your love life. What the energy is around it. Surprise. Okay. On the other side, it's the inhale and exhale. So, you kind of being patient, you finding your peace, your center. Okay. So I definitely would be working on that. Okay. And, it's kind of like the energy you're in. That it is what it is. Going with the flow. That is definitely important right now for you. All right. Okay. All right. What is the energy next for Maud's love life, please, Spirit? What is the energy coming towards her love life, please? I'll read that in just a second, Rosie, okay? I'm honed in on Maud here. Okay, so hmm, make sure you're out doing what it is that you love doing. Whether, like I said, going with the flow, but um, whether it's taking pictures, hanging out with just the family, um, and myself, whenever I think of music and playing the guitar, music to me is like, I don't, it always leads me to my peace. Okay. I love music. They're drawing here, they're dancing, and I don't know what this person back there is. Honest to God, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Um, Definitely be in your zone. Don't be fooled by my appearance. My soul is resplendent. Um, hmm. I look at this. There may be somebody that you're not very attracted to that might be coming in. Okay, especially something with the eyes. Um, Possibly more than likely blue eyes. Okay. I do think that it is game over for someone in your love life. I feel like you've gave them enough lives, and they are lives as in, how you get like three lives, and then if you know what I'm saying. Um, Like you're done. You're done with somebody. You're over it, I feel. Um let's see here. Um let's see, which one do I want, Spirit? This one? Okay. All right. It says this one. You may be going out of town for something. Um you may bump into someone. Um you may bump into someone you either went to high school with or college with. Um yeah. You could make some kind of reconnection with someone you knew from the past, not someone you dated, but someone you knew, or at least a friend of a friend, or something like that. Okay, I'm getting. Um, music is. I agree completely. I agree. Someone unattractive with blue eyes that I'm done with. You always mention is my ex-husband. Well, no, this one I feel like the one coming in is maybe it's someone um like someone other than what you would normally be attracted to, okay? Is what I'm getting. There's something maybe quite a bit older than you. Maybe that's what it is. Um especially if they work in I don't know why I'm getting like the weatherman. I don't know. I'm not sure. My shirt is filthy. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, or maybe commercials, or maybe I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm literally seeing a weatherman. Love your hair. Thank you. It's a mess right now, but hey, it's late at night. Who gives a hoot, right? All right, let's see. What is going on with Maud's love life? I'm also getting something with Christmas time being significant. So maybe they have a birthday, or if you've got a birthday or a family member's birthday or anniversary or a significant date um, that or maybe they do, and that's how you're going to know it's them. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, sorry, I had to tell him to be quiet a minute. All right. Somewhat unattractive. You're so funny. I can't help but laugh at that part with blue eyes that I'm doing. Okay. I'm hearing, will you marry me? I don't know who sings that song, but that's how it goes. Okay. So we have got the Six of Swords that first came out, Maud. Okay. So you could either be traveling when meeting someone, or they travel for work. Okay. This is definitely a travel card. I'm seeing a passport here. Okay. Um, Here, let me show you longer so you can kind of look at it just in case. Also, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. They could be younger than you. Okay. Knights are usually a little younger, or maybe he likes to take things slow. He also could work out. Okay. Working out could mean a lot to him, be a big part of his life. Or this could be you starting a workout routine and maybe you meet there. Um, Also, with these two cards, this could be you slowly but surely moving ahead in your love life, okay? Now, Lord Mod, do you, well, no, you don't have to answer this, but I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. I am seeing prison bars or jail bars. So you may know someone that's getting out of jail, or maybe they've been in jail. Um, Definitely getting something with bars and jail, okay? Definitely. Now, we have got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is a delay card. Um, Maybe, or he could be a chef because they're making muffins or whatever these are. Something has been baking. It's not quite done. Do you see how she's got a toothpick or whatever that is sticking in that bread and checking to see if it's done? It's almost done, just about done. Whatever is cooking in your love life, something big is about to happen. And look, as I look down to see what card this is sticking out, I see now right there. So something, you're about to announce something in your love life. Look, something is coming in quick that has maybe you've been waiting on. Okay. I'm definitely getting a download with you right now. I'm just waiting to, I don't know what, I'm letting it clear up. The Knight of Cups. Okay. This is somebody coming in. This possibly, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is potential earth energy. This is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? The one that works out a lot. Well, then we've got the Knight of Cups. Oh, wait, shoot, no. Then we've got the Knight of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But we also have the Knight of Jesus. You've got a lot of knights here, okay? This is water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Regardless, this is somebody coming in and they care for you. You see how they're caring for their dog there? Um, they're they're wanting to come in and they're sensitive. They care about your feelings. Okay. Um, Something that you have manifested is coming through. This is the Magician. This is something you have manifested. You know, and look at this. Like it's, and I keep saying now. He's done with his portrait. He is literally done, okay? Or maybe just checking it, but I mean, it looks pretty done there. So, and he's showing it to people, you see. So, something you have manifested is done. It is coming, it's coming in. Um, I don't actually know anyone in chill. Um, August is connected to that. I don't know why. August. Okay? August. All right. King of Wands on the bot. Jesus, I can't with this. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So you're going to have at least three people, okay, that you're going to be looking through here. That is going to be options for you. You're going to have plenty of options. You're going to have fun. One is going to definitely be a workout kind of influencer, may literally might be an influencer, okay? One of them is going to be your age or older. Okay. He's going to be money and wealth. Like he's going to have money. He will probably have his own business. Okay. He'll have possibly own business. Here is a artist, a musician of some sort, possibly. Okay. What will be the outcome from any of this? Like anything that is it just short term? We have the three. Oh my God. I asked that. And three of wands is literally long term planning. Okay. Let me see what he's got going on in this. Okay. And this is a travel card. And I noticed this is a female. Okay. Um, packing. So maybe somebody ends up wanting within 3 months. I feel like you're going to be traveling with someone, whether it's a short trip, a long trip, possibly even staying overnight with somebody, like at their place, is what I'm getting. I'm getting heavy Capricorn energy around you right now. I don't have like I've got that fire. Well, no, I've got the King of Pentacles, but man, oh man, am I getting Capricorn energy right now? Like crazy around you. Okay. Crazy, crazy. Six of Wands. So, Six of Wands is victory. It's success. It is, see how they're being awarded something here. Okay. Look how they're shaking a hands. All right. So this makes me think that this is going to be a commitment or kind of like a deal, right? Making a deal with somebody. So I like that outcome here. And then I open up to the Four of Pentacles. You're putting money back, saving it, or this could be you putting your feelings back and having a lot of walls, not necessarily letting anybody in. Um, I'm also getting Aquarius energy around you coming in. They're also coming in. So that's probably the air energy. I'm getting Capricorn, I'm getting Aquarius. And I was saying Aquarius with um I'm getting a big trip. I don't know if you're planning it by yourself. Are you planning a trip, Mon? Um, I'm literally seeing you traveling the world here. Um, Not sure why. I would think it's connected to love because I'm open to your love right now, but I mean it could be in general, okay? But this is a big trip, huge trip actually. World. I'm hearing world trip. I say Aquarius, and that's Aquarius energy right there, the star. So you may be having a wish come true here, all right? Because this is two people. All right, let me get a different deck here. I'm planning a few trips. Okay, you said Aquarius, and I found his birthday, and it was. Let's see what here. You were right about the guy that things didn't work with. You said Aquarius, and I found his birthday. Was he the one that you just talked with? Was it Aquarius? Me and him joked about it, and he works out a lot. Really? What was I was trying to think of him. What did I call him? What didn't I have a nickname for him? We can check his energy out real fast in just a second. I'm going to pull a few of these. Let's pull a few of these for you, okay? Since we see that you're definitely going to have, well, potentially, if we go by the actual cards, technically you've got 3 that is your age or younger, and then 2 your age or older coming in, that are potential suitors. I do not see anything sticking until I get, like, I see the man with the money and the world traveling. That's what I'm seeing. Shaheen, right? Okay, we'll pull on each of them in just a second. Okay. All right, let's pull just in general with your love life. The grass is greener, possibly. Grass is greener, possibilities. Okay. We do have insecurities on the bottom, the self esteem. We have social media. Okay. So you're definitely checking the social media out. We've got him, the divine masculine. That's a good thing. Oh, look here. Look. Regrets, mistakes. Somebody, remember how I told you I kept hearing somebody say, I miss you. And I'm hearing that again whenever I seen this. Okay. So somebody's definitely regretting something. Okay. But I get dark skin with that one, or at least tan skin. Okay. All right. We've got silence, no contact. We have courage. We have a new, no, it says non committed, independent. I feel like that's going to be you. Okay. Honestly, I get your energy because it's like you, I don't know. You see how, like, I don't know, she's in her Empress energy, I feel. She's finding her beauty and her worth again. And it's like you're not settling. Okay. I don't feel like you're going to settle this time. You know what you want, and you're just not going to settle for anything less. I feel like the one that did ghost you and the one before that, even, I think they did a toll on you, and you're like, I'm just not doing that anymore. Let's see. Let me grab a couple of these right here. Honestly, I'm surprised with going through the divorce that you went through with Cody. Honestly, I'm surprised that you gave the one that did ghost you, Z. I'm surprised that you gave him as much energy as you did, because after you went through all that you have, I mean, he's probably the one with regrets then, because somebody that's went through what you have, we learn, and I think that you gave him a lot of chance. Okay, let's see here. What is the energy between Shaheen and Maud real quick? Let's do Shaheen. Okay, so my friend, we have, I get that Shaheen looks in the mirror a lot. I don't know if that's right or not, but for some reason, I keep seeing him go past a mirror and fixing his hair or checking his hair. Okay. Anyways, we've got passion between you two. So passion may be a plus for y'all. My ear just popped when I said that. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Okay. And then the other one that came out between you guys was the coffee cup. That's meeting up. Okay. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, a friendship. Okay. So definitely would, at least be friends through that. And I have no idea how to say the other one's name. So I'm going to call him. You did give him. You did. I bet he does. And yes, there was. Okay. I'm going to just say Slinky because when I look at his name, I see. Okay, let's just go with Slinky. Okay, Slinky. But that's who I'm talking about. The next one, okay? What is the energy between Slinky and Maud? Slinky. Okay, so we've got the axe, a breakup, a separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Then we have not enough. It says frustrated in relationships, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. I wonder, and didn't I mention this before? Was it you? It might have been with someone else. Did I say that someone might be going through a separation, like as they meet you? This is definitely what that could be. Okay. Um, Definitely could possibly be. Look, you're going to be talking to him. You're going to be talking. Here. I pick up a lot of water energy with him, though. A lot of water. It could be his rising or his Venus, but I do pick up a lot of water with him. And let's see. Slinky. What is the energy between Maud and here? Chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So he must be a hottie. I think he drives a black vehicle. If I'm connecting to, well, it could be navy blue, I guess. It's either like a dark bluish to a black vehicle. His abs look like a washing board. Oh, shit. He did mention he just went through a bad breakup. And so am I. So we both are just, oh, very cool. Okay. Then I'm definitely connected to the right one here. Physical connection. Girl, you're about to get you some with him, or at least be in physical contact. Okay. It says the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. Okay. I don't know if there is like a scar on your body or some kind of marking or something that you are insecure about. Spirit is telling me that there's something. I don't know if you talked to him about this, but there's something about whatever that is, insecurity or something that you have about this certain something. You guys discuss it, or it's like I'm saying, let's say it's a scar. It's like I see him like rubbing his hand over it or something. It's and then I get you deserve love here. And it says you are lovable. That's crazy when I got that message too. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. Friendly support. So you guys may actually build something out of a friendship. Okay. OMFG. How do you do that? Oh, here, let me go back up here first. We just want to watch movies and eat takeout. Chinese. We get Chinese. I have tons of. That's crazy. Then you're gonna talk to him about one of them. I really do see him like, I don't know. There's gonna be something about this one. There's gonna be some kind of connection between you two. I don't know. You're gonna have a lot in common. I feel like you're going to have a lot in common. I feel like with your divorces and breakups, you guys are going to have a lot in common. I do believe so. I do. You guys are going to be able to connect on that. I was joking about my stretch marks, and he was talking about massaging. Oh, wow, girl! I bet he does too. Seriously, I bet he does. I bet he does. You're beautiful. He's going to find you beautiful in a different kind of way, though. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I would honestly, beauty's within, right? It's like, I don't want to say that because that sounds terrible. Have you ever, like, maybe that's why we pulled that one card with like the monster looking face. Remember how I said that you might not be attracted to them? And maybe it's like, I don't know, there's definitely with this connection, there's definitely going to be like, you know, it's like I remember this one person I went out with for a few times, and we were friends first. I wasn't ever attracted to them, ever actually. And but the more I got to know them on a friend level, it was I probably liked this person more than I liked anybody ever actually, because of the fact, I don't know, maybe we just connected on a friend level more. I don't know, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. Okay. Look, loyalty just fell out. Do you see? This is trusting, believing. There's something that is going to come from this connection, that even if it doesn't mean anything, like even if you guys are not each other's person, there's something going to come from this connection. Men are so stupid, right? No offense to any men that may listen, but seriously, I say that all the time. I do. I do. Okay. What is next for Maud? What's next for Maud, please? Okay. We have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Okay. Be careful, because I've got twin flame that just came out with distracted. Okay. So someone may pop in from your past. Okay. That wants to reminisce, and that could distract you from a new connection. Okay. Don't let that happen. Look, the distraction card says sidetracked, change, and delays. Okay. We have the open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. That is so going to be you with this one. He's going to have that way of bringing out your vulnerable side. Okay. Maybe it's because you guys haven't put pressure on one another and you're just going to hang out. You know what I mean? We have fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. We have resistance, a secret admirer, suppressing, timid. And then sticking out, we have silence, frozen, no words, stone wall. I do feel like you have built quite the walls lately with love. I do. I feel like you have. Sikander, or is it Sikander, you think? Like Psy or Si? You can tell him that your friend just calls him Slinky. Look what I just opened up to. That damn short term for you again. But see, I said that before, that I feel like you're going to have a short term before a long term here. All right. What is next for Maud, please, and love? What's next? Domestic partnership. Let's create on the freaking bottom. That's obviously a sex card. We have a godly man. So this somebody's going to be spiritual. They're going to believe. Okay. They may not be you know, it doesn't matter if they're Catholic, Christian, Baptist, whatever. They're going to believe though. Okay. Look at this short term. Okay. Well, I'm going to ignore the having sex with your ex part, but my eye went straight to a friend. Okay. So definitely something about a friend here. All right. Same sex relationship. So that somebody that's coming towards you, you may question what they prefer, or maybe they're open. Okay. I open up to a few days. Okay. So something is shifting in a few days, woman. All right. Let me pull from one more here. And whoever wants to go next can go ahead and post their question. Soul Vibe or Stardust. It's whichever. All right, Maud. Which is next, or what's next for Maud, please? I'm seeing 3. Someone's pregnant, okay, or that could just simply be you creating something new, or you having, okay. I do have making it rain, so you may be getting a new offer. I'm hearing advance. So if you're getting an offer in work, you may be getting like money advanced or something. Amen. That's awesome. I like that. I really like that. Someone that broke your heart is returning. Brick wall, guarded, hard to reach, defense mechanism. Well, look, X is thinking of you. This marriage within 2 years was sticking out. I can't, and I just pulled this out too, making amends with someone. I was looking at the bottom. It was the X is thinking of you. What is today? Wednesday, Friday. You may go out on a date Friday. Okay, Friday's very or particular for you. Okay, I'm getting a shift for Friday for you. Okay, there's definitely something coming in Friday. I'm saying the initial M, as in Mary or money. Also, okay. That's exciting. Maud, I really love the way that I love the way you're doing that with him. Really, I do. And I admire that. That's really putting yourself out there to not, you know, I don't know. I really like that. I don't even know if I've got the balls to do that, you know? Um, that's awesome. I love that you're doing that. Did Stardust, did you post your question? To whoever that was that just posted that question, I'm going to tell you, if you're still in here, um, you will get that job. It actually may be sooner than what you think. But I do not feel like you're going to be happy with it. Okay. I feel like it's not going to be as fulfilling as you were hoping. It's going to be financially fulfilling, but it's not going to be fulfilling as in like your heart's not going to be in it. Therefore, you're not going to want to, there's going to be something missing with it. Okay. Also, there is a gentleman, man, I really feel like he may be Aries, but there's a gentleman that is a big issue with that job position right now, too. That's an issue. But, anyways, at least because there was an ad. Shaheen's last name starts with an M. For some reason, I was getting a last name mod. I was. There was something about it, a last name start with M. Maybe that's who was that. Did I say that when I was mentioning Friday? If so, that might be who you go out with Friday. Okay? That might be who it is. Okay. Oh, Stardust text me. Give me a second. Let me read my text, y'all. Also, y'all, if you ain't following me on TikTok, I'd really appreciate it if you will. I'm going to start going live over there and send your friends or anybody that you know. I will do like yes or no questions or small questions at the beginning, obviously, to get a following over yonder. But I am going to start going live over there. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Never mind. I was looking for Stardust's questions over here on text. Okay, let me look here. All right. Also, did everybody watch my short video? It's less than 8 minutes long. I posted a video earlier for the collective. Hopefully you guys got to watch it. If so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up or down, okay? All right. Oh my God, I love that. Love, 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 love the title. Love it. Love it. Oh, when I read that, I got chills, okay, which is my confirmation. I love that, by the way. Okay, I'm going to continue here. Definitely, definitely, definitely. You're fine. You're fine. No confusion. Okay. I would 100% do both. The first part of the question, I absolutely would do. Why? For your own closure. Even if he never responded, at least you say what you want to say and get it off your chest. Okay. The only thing is, make sure that you all like when you write it, make sure you write it expressing yourself. Don't hold back. Do not hold back. Spirit is saying, okay? Um, Even if you think something would piss him off, say it anyways. Okay? Speak your truth with it, okay? Um, I will pull cards, obviously. I'm just telling you what my spirit's saying. Now, with the second part of this, I'm telling you, as soon as I read that, head to toe, even made like the hair on my head and my arms stick up. Okay. Um, I do know what you mean. But the thing is, the way Spirit is telling me and showing me, Stardust, even if, okay, well, first of all, he would totally respond. Totally respond if circumstances were a little different. Okay. I guess if he had time to write and not worry about, whatever people being nosy and whatnot. But also, that actually, my spirit is saying that's not even the biggest reason why no response. The other response, or the other reason why no response, is because he can't. He's not good with his words. He can't say what he really wants to say. Um, he's not good at expressing what he really wants to say. Um, he admires that about you, actually. He admires that you're so open and free. Do you know that? He really does. I have to give him that credit where credit's due. He does. He admires that about you. Okay, so good night, Maud, honey. It was a fun reading with you tonight. I liked that. Not just focusing on one. I really did. I liked that with you. Okay. All right. Stardust. Honey, I literally just dropped a whole bunch. I won't go through all of them, but I want to share with you the sun on the very top here. Okay. I love that energy for you. Definitely. I won't tell you that on the other side was the Six of Cups. We'll ignore that. I don't want you to be getting lost. I feel like you need to move forward away from B. I really do. I feel like you do. So I have to agree with Spirit. I think you should literally, there's something up with your Venus, with your birth chart. There's something, I'm getting my symbol for your Venus. Anyway, random, sorry. I don't even know what I was saying. I'm sorry. Got it download and I have no idea what I was saying. I am too open. No, he admires that actually about you. And that's the word, admire, that I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to start with the second part of what you wrote. Give me some energy around the title, just the title in general. The title. The star. Not only would you be a star, but this is like a wish come true, or this is you reaching for the stars, or literally stardom. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. It may take a lot of hard work. It may keep you busy, but it would totally be worth it. I'm telling you. Okay. Perfect title, number one. Definitely perfect title. I'm getting Malibu energy pulling you in right now. Malibu. Very specific Malibu. Okay, what about the thing that we're talking about now? Would it be successful? Would it be successful? It would take a lot. Oh my God. Look, you'd get everything that you've ever manifested. Okay. It says you have everything you need to do anything that you want. Now, you will need strength. You'll need courage. You'll have to be brave. You will have to bring up a lot of hard memories. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. A lot of pain, even. But this is going to be very therapeutic for you. Very therapeutic. Not only for you, but for her too. Maybe for your whole family. Yeah, there's going to be at parts or something that you are going to want. Okay. I don't know how I'm seeing it is like, let's say you're on Dateline. I mean, that's probably a terrible example, but I watch a lot of Dateline, so go with it, okay? Let's say, okay, Entertainment Tonight, Inside Edition, whatever. They're asking you questions, right? And maybe they're asking you what's Aunt Dorothy or Uncle Sam, what their how they reacted to this or that and whatnot. Okay. Um, I'm getting like questions like that. So, Spirit is wanting you to get some kind of input to families as well. Like, even if they're ugly, okay? Like, you're going to have to put the hard stuff in there too. All right. Not just rainbows and Skittles and stuff like that. You're going to have to put the hard stuff in there too. And it may piss a lot of people off and it may bring a lot of joy, but it's going to bring a lot of tears too and pain. All right. Um, yeah. But it's going to be so therapeutic. I'm getting actually, it is going to heal a lot of relationships that this has bent, not broken, bent. Okay. Okay. Really? Wow. I did not think so. Okay. Got that. OMG. Totally looking at the beach there for this summer. LOL. Oh, great. Well, there's your confirmation. I am scared. Maybe you start writing there or something. See, because no, see, I'm getting, or maybe that's where you end the book. Holy crap. Like, at the end, like maybe that's like the last page of it or something, as I just give it away what we're talking about. But like, here I am, umpteen years later, setting with, you know, Joe Blow and whoever, and we're enjoying our time at Malibu or something. I don't know. But there's something significant about that project at Malibu. Okay. I'm scared of the long road and pain. Or maybe you finish it by then. Or I don't know. There's something significant with that and that. Or maybe that's when somebody starts topping it. I don't know. But there's something, okay? Hard stuff. It won't be happy ones, but an honest omen. Good. Started writing already, and I think Annie saw it because she started asking questions. The beach is very significant for the girls and I. Hey, Kenna, honey. Well, there's definitely something special with Malibu and this that is going to be significant, okay? So I'm going to say 100% absolutely. And there is going to be people that tells you to change up that title. And you're not going to just let that be the title. It's going to be something else with it. I see it. That is going to be in big letters. And then you're going to have like little letter or like little words either above it or below it, maybe both. Okay. But that is going to be the main part of the title. I see it. Look, I look down and it's the high priestess. You already know what you want in it. You already know what you want the title to be. You already know, like, oh my God, I'm getting a flash of the video I posted today. It's like you already know where you're going. You just don't know exactly how you're getting there yet. Yes, exactly what I want to do with the title. Okay. All right. Now about the other issue here. Should she write that to him? Should she? The Page of Pentacles, literally sending messages. Literally. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The Eight of Cups. Walking away. It's like your goodbye. You know? You're starting. And look how she's going out. And look at those steps that she's taken. It's like she don't know where she's going. She knows there's a lot of steps, you know. But it's the ocean. Oh my God. I can't. Yeah. Gosh. Anyway. I'm seeing the Superman. You know Superman, the like the S. I'm seeing that that sign, sticker, something like that. I'm seeing something about Superman. I don't know why that's significant, but I am, okay. Anyway, so yes, you should. How will he feel about it? How will he feel about it? The World. He'll know that it's done. He'll know that it's closing your chapter. Closing your chapter with him. Okay? I open up to the Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. Do you see? Oh my God, I love that. So, just because you think he won't care, he will. He will. Okay? He will. Let me get a different deck here. Give me a second. Let me see here. We're getting really good messages tonight from Spirit, and they're really clear, y'all. I'm just saying. I know you guys, I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not, but yeah. Let's see which ones for her. These ones, okay. I guess so. Okay. We will definitely ask about that. You're going to cry. If you've already wrote this letter, you're going to rewrite it because there's going to be some things you're adding to it. Okay. And there's going to be some things that you go into more detail about because you're going to be like, you know, she's right. Because I really wanted to say this and this and this then, but I didn't because I was kind of just bouncing around it. You're going to change it. You're going to rewrite it. Because there's going to be some things that you add. Yeah. You're even going to, I'm seeing you Googling, you're going to Google, like, I don't know if you're going to put it, it looks like you're putting it at the end, like before you sign it. Like, I don't know what kind of saying it is, or a Bible verse or something. I think it's a friendship verse or quote. It's a quote. That's what it is, a quote. You're going to add a quote to it. Oh, my throat just, I know, right? I'm about to cry. And yeah. You probably will cry when you write it. You're going to get emotional. This is going to, in Spirit's like, well, she needs to like get this out, get this example. Like this is like, because you're going to be the same way when you continue to write the other. Like it's going to be an emotional roller coaster, okay? But it's going to be very therapeutic for you. All right? Okay. How will he? All right. How will he feel about it? Look. Okay. First of all, we get the King of Cups. I think he usually does show up as the water sign, doesn't he? All right. And look at him. See, the King of Cups is the dude that has the emotions, right? He's the one that does care. But you see, in this particular deck, now I understand why Spirit said this deck. He's sitting there, absolutely drinking his Capri Sun or whatever the hell it is, doing nothing. Literally nothing. Even the phone, nothing in his hand. Nothing. Okay? Look. And you're over here. Oh my God. Look. You're changing your path. This is like literally you going down like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and go for this path because I'm changing, right? And you literally are transforming. Okay? You're look at this. Now, don't forget, this is him over here doing absolutely nothing. Look at that paper that he just read. He's crying, brokenhearted here, Three of Swords. Okay? He feels so trapped. And he doesn't, it's like he's hiding who he really is. Okay? He's, oh my God. Actually, oh my God. Look at this. I've never noticed this. This dude here that's sitting there doing absolutely nothing, I want you to look in those bars. There's the chair and the desk. Look. And this is the Seven of Swords, keeping hidden. Okay? It's like he can't, he really wants to be that guy outside of them, outside of that office and maybe doing something about it. But look, it's like he can't. Okay? And that explains why he's like this. Okay? Also, Spirit is saying he wants to write back, but the words aren't coming to him. Do you see how this is a musician? Okay? He can't find the words. Look, he may have everything he ever wanted, the house, the kids, the money, the job, but he doesn't look very happy, does he? So I would definitely go for it. Okay? I Spirit's already told you exactly what to do. You know what I mean? You know exactly what to do. You just got to do it and not hold anything back this time, Stardust. Anything. Like anything you've, like, even things or even times that he really, like, you don't need to let it be all gushy wushy, like he's been the best, because he hasn't. Now, don't get me wrong. Make sure you know he knows how appreciative you've been for the times that he was your friend, but also remind him the times that you could have used his friendship, but it was no reply to no text, no respond to a letter, no respond to a call. You know what I mean? Damn, I feel bad for his broken heart and mine. But he chooses it. We can't make change. Like, there can't be change until we make change within ourselves, right? And he's not willing to do that, you know? He's just not. He will regret this. I promise you he will. He will, you will be that person that he will always wonder about and think about. You're going to be his what if, you know? And at his age, that's not cool to have. Like, that's going to haunt him. It's going to haunt him bad, especially when his situation unfolds. Okay? It's going to really haunt him, because by then you're going to be like, be who? You know? Hello, Misty Branch. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, dear. If you're new, let me know. And just hang tight, and I will try to connect to you if I feel like it here in just a moment. Okay. Someone I know, clarity. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're getting some clarity. I feel the negative energy when he comes in the room, and I'd recognize it and not ignore those feelings of energy because I know all about it. Hello, Haley. Oh, well, that's awesome, Misty. Um, Misty, you got a lot of air energy circling around you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Like even somebody like up in your business stalking you and looking you up on social media. Hey, Vincent. Hey, you. Well, I had a few rough days, but I thought, well, I'm up tonight, and I connected on one of my true crime cases, and I thought about recording for it here shortly. And I thought, well, I'll come on live for a minute and see who all's up. Sometimes it's a miss or a hit. I didn't know if anybody'd still be up or not. I knew my people out west would probably still be up, but it's good to see you. I'm glad you got moved in. Um, with the not the one that you thought you was going to move in with, but the other one, right? And Misty Branch says yes. So you do. Is it somebody? You've got air energy circling around you, or what? I do you know who I'm talking about, Misty? I say it because it's just so dominant in your energy right now. Um, Stardust says, "Oh yes, amen, for sure. With your readings, I have told myself my person will motivate my growth and support my journey. Absolutely, 100%. You're not going to feel like you're a burden anymore because you have that, or you feel like your kids have been a burden. You're not going to be a burden. You're not going to be someone's burden. You're going to be a team, you know." And you deserve that. 100% deserve that. I can't wait to witness it. Yes, it is. And what is so dominant is I was just looking for clarity. Well, see, Spirit knows exactly where you need to be, right? That's awesome. I love that you're here. Hopefully, you sub and decide to come back and see us. Here today is Ezra. I always check this page before I go to bed. And yeah, I moved in with the person I didn't think I would, but it's okay rolling with the punches. If anybody can do that, you do that more than better than anybody I know. You definitely are go with the flow kind of people. See, got a roof over my head, so I'm happy. I wouldn't get too comfy though, because I definitely feel like you're not going to spend a whole lot of time there. Okay? I really don't. Yes, Misty. The link. Oh, well, I was going to say the link that's pinned, but it is not pinned. Let me get it right now. I am about to pin a link. Um, just follow the or well, look, they're on top of it. Thanks, y'all. You can right there's my contact, or you can follow that pin, and I'm not sure. I think you can send messages from there. It gives you all kinds of different information. Okay, sweetheart. Um, but I would definitely love to get you up on a private reading, honey. All right. Soul Vibe, go ahead and post yours, or did you text it to me? Do I need to check my text? It is a good thing. It is a good thing. No. Hold up though. Make sure I'll get it ready. I need to check. Well, actually, I need to get you and her. I will, Lord willing. I need to go ahead. She's already sent me some stuff that she wants me to check out, and I may do that actually before I connect with the children that I was working on. Um, I'm trying to think what tomorrow. I have an appointment. Let's see, what is Thursday? I have a 1 o'clock appointment. So if tomorrow afternoon, probably around well, it can be early, like after 10, between 10 and 12 my time, or it can be after 3 if you want to connect with me, and I can look in to see what I'll um or I can text you anything that I see with downloads, G. And if you have any questions that is specific, then you can always holler at me after that, I guess. Whichever, it doesn't matter. Um, Tomorrow's appointment shouldn't be too bad, so I should be fine and feel pretty good. Oh, I pinned the wrong one, didn't I? Sorry, Stardust. I didn't mean to put your business all up our pinning it. I'm sorry, honey. That was my mistake. I'm sorry. You probably thought, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Thank you, Soul Vibe. I didn't even see that. I wouldn't know that if you didn't tell me. All right. Soul Vibe, did you text it to me, honey? I'm sorry. I know I asked you. Okay, you did. You're reading my mind. You're on top of it before I even get to it. Okay. Wait a minute. Are you saying that he is already, like, are you saying that's happening right now with him and the new girl, or no? I'm quiet now, he says. He's lying. He's never quiet. Never. I'm just playing. Okay, which ones? Which ones? Which ones? Not these. For some reason, I connect with Stardust with these lately. All right. For so bad, so bad, so bad. Oh God, that made me nervous. Okay, so bad. All right, so bad. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. Spirit told me to grab this deck, and it is the Dark Confessions. Okay, you know that deck that I necessarily didn't really particularly like. Um, I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to pull from it first and get it over with and see what it is. Okay, what is it that Soul Vibe needs to hear from me? Oh God. Okay. Oh well, this ain't too bad. This ain't too bad. I'm gonna read it here. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. Okay, so you see that. Okay, my focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you, but this could I've lost faith. Um, so I don't think it's about necessarily where it can't be bothered about you. I think it's not having faith in love and connections, actually. Okay. He's having a hard time with what he's feeling. I do pick up that he, see, I'm getting again that you should have, like, or even now, need to talk to him about your feelings, because um I don't think that he realizes, like, the I don't think you guys were on the same page with how y'all felt with one another. I think that maybe it's his insecurities or something. So it's like I don't it's not that it overwhelmed him, because I'm saying he realizes the connection, but I think I don't it's almost like he thinks that, I don't know, there's something that he doubted how you felt. Like, I think he thinks you thought that it was just a spiritual friendship, deep connection with him. I like a spiritual one. I don't like when it comes, I don't think he understands that when you were talking about it being a spiritual connection, as it being a love, like a love connection. I don't think he understands like what that means. Okay. I think you need to talk to him about that, honestly. Is that part making sense to you? Well, did you unblock him? You say he hasn't reached out, but have you unblocked him? um, actually, when I say this, I don't know if it's him, but Spirit is showing me an unknown number calling you, and you tried to answer at one time, and you said hello like two or three times, and you didn't, like, you hung up. But that was an important phone call. I don't know who it was, but it was either yesterday, it might have been today, or yesterday, or within yesterday, today, or the day before yesterday. Okay. It was an unknown number. You answered it, but whoever that was, it was really important. Okay. I don't know if that has anything to do with him or not. Sorry, I can't tell, because I kind of just get downloads a little crazy like that with you and a few others. Like, I try to hone in on just love or one thing, and sometimes random things just pop in like that. I can't help it. Okay, let's see here. I'm reading your text here. I'm feeling the urge, she says. Oh, Lord. She's like, no, I've not unblocked him. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Misty. Thank you. And I absolutely will. Yes. Give me just a minute. And welcome to Seashells. Thank you, sweetie. Um, I'm actually really super excited, y'all. I have a deck coming. God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This particular deck, I created myself. It'll be the first time that I actually got a deck that I made. And I'm so flipping excited. And you can ask Soul Vibe about it. Like, it's really cute, and it's different, but I already feel it 100% in my heart that it's different. It's not like a tarot deck. It doesn't. No card has a particular meaning. It doesn't have words on it or anything. It it's basically, I made it because I wanted it to go with how you guys know how I wait for my psychic symbols. I wait for spirit to tell me. And I kind of, you know, I always say I'm not really the greatest tarot reader. I kind of lean in on spirit too much a little bit. But this particular deck that I created is going to be perfect for my connections with y'all. I feel. I'm so excited to use them. God, I'm so excited. But anyways. All right, Misty, honey, give me just a second, okay? I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. Okay. So vibe, so vibe. I don't want to, I'm asking questions in my mind. I don't know how much you want for it to be said just in case he watches. So I'm just going to ask here in my mind and I'll talk through it. Okay. Okay. So this is what I got for his, God, my hair. I'm sorry. I look a mess, y'all. For like current feelings right now. Okay. And energy mostly. 3 of Pentacles. He's praying. It says teamwork, collaboration, effort, and goals. Listen, also, I know you're going to think, God, that's probably third party. But more than anything, I'm getting, God, I hope I make it through the work day with, you know what I mean? Like, he's really concerned about you cutting all ties with him completely. See, 9 of Wands. That is the wounded warrior. That's him. Like this is, well, let's see. It says resilience, close to succeeding, persistent. Yeah, it's not. This is going to be something. This reminds me of like the 7 of Wands. Like this is worth fighting. This is something that he's not going to give up on. Like he's missing something. Okay, he knows that there's something. He's missing the connection. I just don't he doesn't understand what the connection is what it is. This is for the other person. His energy for the other person. 9 of Pentacles. What is my 9 of Pentacles? My single energy. I shit you not. Look at this. 8 of Swords. Look. He's stuck. It's like something's holding him back from moving forward with that other person. What? It breaks my spirit. Years of the more material things. Okay. Okay. All right. Look at this. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. So nostalgia, memories, past, and you guys y'all are fixing this. Y'all are fixing this. Okay? You will. Let me get this deck. All right. Let me go back to your text just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Does he want to reach out? Does he want to reach out? I got six. I opened up the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. God, that's a big offer. That's a huge pentacle. Definitely wanting to. Okay. Six of Wands can be my ego card. Okay. However, that's also my work card. So he may catch you at the car, maybe off a lunch or something. Let me read the rest of your text here. Okay. What? Show me between. What's next between? Oh, that would definitely be that Six of Wands. Oh my God. I swear I didn't say here. And oh my God, I cannot with you guys. Look, so vibe. This is what's next between you and him. I got the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. I shit you not. So, if you don't know what this is, the Six of Cups is obviously you guys reconnect. And the Ace of Cups, look, it's like it's overflowing. It's overwhelming him. Like he doesn't know what to do with it. Like he knows that there is like this connection. Like he misses you, right? But he doesn't. He doesn't know how to take it, how to handle it, or you know what I mean? He didn't know. I really feel. Oh my God! Underneath that was the Seven of Cups. What's that? Confusion. Confusion. God, that even looks like him. No shit. That really does. What should she do next? What should her next actions be? You want me to see that? What is Soul Vibe's next actions? What is her next actions? Okay, first, look at this. Do you see that? Teacher. What are you teaching him? Like you're the see this connection. You're going to tell him about this connection. You're going to stop keeping it hidden. You're going to find a feather. There's going to be something about a feather, or you're either going to see an ostrich. That's so weird, so random. I know, but that's what I'm seeing. Oh my God, psychically, and I'm getting a thumbs up right now, literally. Okay, so there's something about like a tan. It's a light brown to dark brown feather that you're going to find. And then I'm seeing an ostrich. Okay, maybe I mean I don't think it's an ostrich feather, but I mean I don't know. There it's something that's going to be your sign. Okay, that's something the energy around you guys is heating up or something about to happen. Okay. Um. Okay. What's his true feelings? How does he truly feel about her right now? As in, like being with her and like what? No, I want feelings and intentions. Feelings, how he feels, and his intentions towards her. Oh God, that's too many. Okay, what's his feelings? What's his feelings? Let it come out. What's his feelings? Okay, what's his intentions? What's his intentions? Okay, so All right. Well, on the bottom, we do have the Emperor. Okay. So this is him. This is the energy of someone really getting their shit together. Okay. Um, Aries energy also. Okay. But what fell out here? Feelings. We have the King of Swords. So we'll get some clarity on this one because they can be kind of cold. However, this is also him speaking truth, okay? So he's going to have to speak some truth about something here. The King of Pentacles, this is long term. This is stable. Sure, it's slow, but it's very stable. Look, he wants a do-over, a new beginning. He actually probably wants you to pull cards for him. I just got. Okay? You need to pull some cards for him, or either look, he needs to see from a different perspective. Also, he's going to have to make a sacrifice of something. His sacrifice of his old beliefs or something. Okay? Now, his intentions, look at this, the Magician. I'm not even going to tell you what she's holding. Let me make sure that's what that is before yeah. Look, this is his intentions. Everything, like he literally, he's manifesting it whether he realizes it or not. You both are. You both are. Let me go back to the chat here. Okay. Will he be mad at her? Page of Wands. No. But look, he's going to have a better understanding. Okay. Listen, the Page of Wands, he's going to be like, he may not be, he's going to be a little salty about something though. Probably that you're right. Probably that you're right. He's got control issues, doesn't he? He likes to think he's in control. That's what it is. But look, King of Pentacles again. He likes to think he's in control. Did you hear that? Or was that just for me? I don't know if that was just for me or if you heard that. I open up. Look, he's going to find his peace. And he's going to get centered. Okay? He is. When he does, look, that's when the wheels go. Look, there you are, the teacher. When he gets centered, when he gets, like, I feel like he has backed off. Like, you might have scared him spiritually. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It might have overwhelmed him spiritually. It might have been a little bit like between the connection and everything. It might have been a lot for him. It might have scared him. Honestly, but I feel like that's how it's going to turn the tables back around. Okay. I really do think. Look at those tarot cards right there above that. Oh my God, he's taking notes. That could definitely be him taking notes. Or maybe you're sharing your notes with him. Crap. I mean, I'm just saying. There's that Three of Swords that was underneath the teacher card. And look how healing that broken heart is. Look. And look, there's the Six of Cups. There's the reconciliation. It's like when the wheel turns, like you've got to get him back to his spiritual self again. Because that's who his true self is, who his spirit is, you know? He's just got it. Look, he's got to choose the right path for him. I mean, we all do. Literally, every single one of us. You know, it's either the right way or the wrong way, you know? And it's, whew, Lord of mercy. Y'all, I'm going to have to smoke. I'm going to take a draw, okay? The messages have been good tonight. Wow, my notes right. Probably because he's off. He is. He is. Um, and even in just working with him, um, can't you tell? You know, well, it's kind of like this, y'all. It's kind of like let's for instance, let's just use an example of like a preacher, because we've all known a preacher before, right? Or somebody that is very religious and goes to church every time the doors open or something. Well, if they miss a Sunday, then we obviously know something's up, right? It's kind of like that's what I'm getting, you know? So it's you can teach him and you can help guide him and you can help give the information that you've learned spiritually. And, you know, you can try to pass it on, but it's up to him at the end of the day which path he's going to choose, you know? But it's kind of like that saying I always say, so vibe. What is it? How I say? God will give us chances, right? And when we're not on the path that we need to be on, or if we have something in our life that is blocking us from being the person that God sees fit for us to be, if we don't change it, then He'll bring it to a change His way. And His way ain't always so comfortable, you know? Right. Oh, I guarantee it. But here, let me ask. Does he know how that made her feel? Does he know how he made Okay. I just got the moon. Okay. Obviously, secrets, mystery. Okay. The unknown, right? So that clearly lets me know that he didn't see it as you seeing yourself as the one. Okay. He just didn't. That's pretty clear. My belly merged with my ass when he said, right. You need to tell him that. Be honest with him. How will he take the conversation if she has it with him? How will he feel about the conversation about how she really feels? How will he feel about that conversation? Okay, he's not going to understand a lot of it. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. He's going to think about it. He's going to be thinking about it. Oh, no. Why, why, why this? How are you going to feel about it? See, like for real. Oh shit. Okay, let me turn this back on so I see the parts. Okay, listen. All right. Look, you again come out as the teacher. Okay. And look, he may not but he's not not accepting it, right? It's not that he's not. Look at his facial expression. He's sitting there and he's trying to, he's looking at everything you're laying down. Okay. He's literally looking. All right. But there's going to be something. Okay. You know how in a regular Four of Cups, God's hands literally haven't, like, literally reaching out the bowl, right? Notice how the dog is not doing that. Although it's a loyal dog, dogs are loyal, right? Loyal friend. Okay. But you're not reaching, like, you may get scared. You may back out. You may bring so much information that, I don't know, you may chicken out. You may chicken out. Okay. Something's telling me that you may not have the balls to 100% tell him, okay? But you're going to give him a lot of information, okay? And a lot of information he's going to think about. He's quite overwhelmed. But I want you to look at this. In order for him to, like, he's got, like, new beginning, but what brings this new beginning? Him getting his shit together. Or did I do that the right way? Okay. Look here. The Six of Pentacles. You have to give and take. All right. It's a give and take. Justice. She's holding that justice up. Okay. Um, so Bob, I am getting some energy towards you right now. Who is it that wears glasses that's interested in you, so Bob? Who, because I'm seeing glass, like, reflection. Um, somebody that wears glasses is coming towards you. And they are definitely coming in a flirtatious way. Okay. That may be what has gotten you to rethink exactly what you're going to say to him. Okay. There's somebody with glasses coming towards you that slows your energy down towards him. If that did I just make sense? I hope I just made sense. It's making sense in my head, but I don't know if I just made sense out loud. Okay. Is it? Well, I got a little hit, but I didn't get as big a hit as I'd like to when I read that name. Okay. I got a hit, but just not as big as I'd like. Let me pull yes or no. Let me pull yes or no. Is it Jonesy coming towards her? Is it Jonesy coming towards her? Okay, well, I got a clear yes. All right. Okay, and even underneath that, it's Five of Cups. So that person could regret or like have remorse with something he done. Okay. Or maybe it's even a fire sign. Okay. But on the bottom of the deck, I do have the Eight of Pentacles. So whoever that is willing to put in some work. Maybe he's an artist. Maybe he likes to draw. Okay. Or maybe it'll be at your work that he comes through. I'm not sure. All right. Okay. Misty. Misty. Let me connect with Misty. Give me just a second. As I keep cutting my light off. Pray, Lord of mercy, help me, Jesus. All right, Misty. Let me focus. Misty. Right away, I'm hearing the birthday song. There is a birthday that you are connected to. Do you have somebody important to you, or somebody that you know with a birthday that's coming up? You're so welcome, so live, honey. It could be this summer. It could be this summer, Misty. Okay. All right. So there is something. Mm, okay, Misty. Okay. 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 Is it around the holiday? Okay. Now you put July 14th. Okay. All right. So between your birthday and July 4th, there is going, I think you're starting a new job, actually. I'm hearing a song. Give me a second. Fudge. What is this? Kelly Clarkson. I'm hearing, he walks away, but oh my God, what is this song, y'all? Hold on a minute. I'm hearing it. I'm waiting to the chorus to hear it. Anyway, there is a song by Kelly Clarkson. I think she wrote it about her dad and then about her dad leaving her. So I don't know if you've got an issue with about that or I I don't there's something about I don't know. You'll have to I have no idea what this song is. Piece by piece. It's piece by piece. I want you to look that song up and I want you to listen to the lyrics of that song, okay? There's something very significant with that song and you, okay? Um oh, that's sad. I'm sorry for that, honey. There is something like do you have children? Do you have I'm saying a do you have a couple kids by any chance? I'm seeing two little ones, that's why I'm asking. Um, okay. So there is going to be somebody that steps in that helps take care of you and your kids. Okay? Someone. Um, also, you've got a chunk of money coming towards you. You're going to be paying something off or getting like you're going to the bank and you're either going in debt for something or buying something something. Something's going to be different with you and the kids, okay? By this summer, okay? Um and it's like you're going to have to walk away from somebody. You're going to have to walk away. I believe you're going to have to walk away from somebody for them to see what they've lost. I'm almost certain. Leo season is going to be so, so important for you and your love life. Leo season is strong for you. Okay. Um, man, your heart's broken. Stop blaming yourself. You're blaming yourself for something, honey. Don't blame yourself. Okay. Um, something is okay. You're holding on to somebody. I feel like somebody is going to come in, Misty. Man, somebody is confusing you like a mofo. I'm okay. Spiritually, let me tell you what I'm saying, okay? Somebody's going to come in and give you just enough attention or enough something to make you feel like this is it. Finally, it's happening. Like everything's shifting. But then it's like they're ghosting or gone again. Okay. Somebody's not being consistent with you. Um, I'm also seeing some travel for you. Something about an important, I'm also seeing something about a bracelet. God, I'm getting a lot of downloads for you right now. But okay, let me see what the card's saying. Um, if someone does come in, I would definitely take things slow because I do feel like somebody's coming in towards you. I just don't feel like it is going to be consistent. I don't feel like it's like I feel like they're very confused or something or got something going on their self. Okay. Um, let me see. What's this? You're connected to mermaids for some reason. I keep seeing mermaids around you also, Misty. I feel like spirit keeps giving you a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, a lot of downloads, dreams even. You're dreaming a lot, aren't you? You're dreaming a lot. I'm seeing it. Um, you you're doubting yourself like crazy. Like I feel like you get a lot of information yourself from spirit, but you it's like you don't trust it, or either you just, I don't know, it's like you don't believe it or something when it's like you don't trust yourself. I want you to shuffle the cards, split them in half, and take the four card from under the bottom. Okay, I want to do a different deck. I agree. I agree. So Vibe. So Vibe just sent me a text. I'm sorry. Okay, what do I want these with her? Do I want these? Do I want these with her? My spirit says yes, but I'm going for these. So I'm going for these. All right, Misty. All right, Misty. Let's do it your way here, Misty. You're grieving. You're grieving something. Spirit is showing me. Misty, what's going on with Misty? Hey, Kit Kat. All right, Misty Branch, Misty Branch, Misty Branch. Misty Branch, do you have a broke mirror in your house? If it's not in your house, it's maybe your purse, your car. There's a broke mirror somewhere. Um, okay. Well, I'm getting that there is, or if there's not, then maybe there will be in the next few days. Or maybe you'll see it. I'm getting like I don't if there is a mirror that is broken or breaks, then I want you to toss it. Okay. There's something about that broke mirror that I'm getting some energy on. And that's like that mirror is really clear for me for some reason. That's really clear. All right. Misty Branch, Misty Branch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, Misty Branch. Okay. So I've got a couple energies here. Okay. First one, I've got the Knight of Wands. Somebody is coming in hella fast. Okay. Here is the not potential fire sign here. Could be your age or younger. Okay. When I get the Knights, it is usually somebody from your past. Okay. They could have a tattoo on their arm here. Listen, I feel like whoever this is coming in quick, I feel like this is the one that's inconsistent. I feel like he's going to come in, make you feel all good about something, but then go back out. He's sneaky. There's something sneaky about this person, okay? Something sneaky about him. He's holding something back. He's holding something back. He actually may need your help about something, okay? Or you could need his help. Maybe you need your car worked on, your something in your house may need fixed. Maybe that's what it's about, okay? There's something that needs fixed. You see now how when I said a spiritual and draw the fourth card. Oh no, I don't need his help. Okay, well then he may need your help, okay? Now I'm getting that the Two of Pentacles here. Okay, unless maybe you work in a restaurant, maybe. But the Two of Pentacles is, options. All right. I feel like you've got a decision to make here, especially with the Strength card. But I'm going to tell you, there's something, a decision that you need to make, but there are too many people's opinions. Okay. There is somebody like, I don't know if it's friends, family. I would not tell people my business because I don't feel like you've got a lot of support. Okay, I really don't. There's something about people and their passing judgment on you about something. Okay, so I wouldn't tell people. So people with my testimony. Well, funny you mention that because we do have the star. Okay. There is something here about you helping somebody. Okay. Do you see how the woman is up here and she's reaching out to like pull people up and help? Okay. So that is true. All right. Again, you don't need to there's something, look, there is something about, I've got the devil. There's something blocking you from this. I really feel like it is attachments from other people's opinions. There also could be attachments with some other things going on. It could be lifestyle. It could be, I mean, your situation better than I do. I I feel like there's some um past ghost haunting you. Okay, just past decisions that are haunting you, um, keeping you from doing what you need to be doing. Okay, okay. I I wasn't gonna put your business out there. Um, definitely. And do you Are you going through any kind of legal issue right now, by any chance? Because I'm seeing you in front of a judge, is why I'm asking. Um, well, you don't have to answer that. It's none of my business. But let me tell you this. If you do have something legal going on or legal coming up, I see you shaking their hand. Okay. Meaning that to me is you like, I do feel like it'll go in your favor. Okay. I feel like there's going to be some kind of fair decision to be made, or something like you are agreeing to do certain things. I have something coming up. What is the decision on a settlement? So with that, like, is the settlement like? Are you going to court for a settlement to receive? Because I definitely, if you remember, like when I first seen you, I see that could be that lump sum that I'm seeing. Okay, okay, yeah, I definitely see it going in your favor for sure, for sure. Okay, for sure. Um, I'm seeing a male that wears a hat though that my spirit is warning you about. So I don't feel like his intentions are from the heart. So I am getting that you need to probably put some distance or some energy in between you and that person. Okay. Um, some truth that is hidden is going to be coming out. I don't know how that makes sense to you, but something about a truth that's been hidden is coming, the answer is coming out, something like that. Um, see, I definitely feel like you've got people blocking you from blessings for sure. 100% clear. Yeah, for sure. That would be how I mentioned earlier, the people that have their opinions and basically their horse in your race, and it doesn't need to be that, would be that. Okay. Man, there's definitely something about some truth coming out. Definitely. Let me just see what pops out here. What's next for Misty, please? Things are not going to go quite as you expected. I'm not going to lie. There is something that is not going to be exactly as you expect it, but the way they need to be. Um, it's your fate. Um, I'm also seeing a lot of roses right now. Okay, so you might want to um, be like, that might be some sort of sign for you to be paying attention to. Um, Also, I'm seeing like thorns and like making like thorns, how they'll prick us and make us bleed. Be careful, just because they're beautiful, they still have thorns, is what I'm getting. Okay. Let me see what just came out. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so something is coming in. You're going to be celebrating. Okay. I see you're not alone celebrating. The whole family's there. Okay, you are sharing it with somebody also, like a love interest here. Okay. Um, what about the kids? Because there's definitely something about kids too this summer that is shifting your energy. I was seeing, I'm seeing two men fight also that you're getting in between. I don't know why these two men are fighting. One, one looks like he has less hair than the other. Um, one even kind of, it may just be the way I'm seeing it, but one even looks like darker skin than the other. But it could just, one could be like white and olive skin or something. It's just, it could just be the way I'm seeing it though. You definitely got the potential to tap in if you really honed in on it and got, if you got your priorities straight, Misty, you definitely have the potential to tap in and bring a lot of joy in your life and peace through your spirituality and help a lot of people as well as yourself. Okay. Um, definitely. But it's about like self-sacrificing and letting people and things go. You know what I mean? You'd have like you're you're strong, but your will feels broken right now. And and like your your heart basically. It's like your pain is heavy and we need to start that healing journey so your will can start healing. Oh, that's sweet. Well, you're more than welcome to reach out, okay, sweetheart? And I will definitely help what I can. Um, I was getting a download. I was trying to see what this was. There's a man that wears beanies for some reason. I'm seeing him wear a beanie. He's got a mustache. I keep seeing, and he keeps popping in your energy, and I'm not sure why exactly just yet. Why he keeps coming in. There is a kid around him though, so he may be a father. Um, I feel like he's hiding something from you. I don't know what they're trying to show me right now. I'm not sure. Um, I feel a lot of fire energy around him as well. Um, oh, I'm not overwhelmed. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, just reach out tomorrow, be fine. Okay. Let's see, which deck, which deck, which deck, which deck. Let me go for this one. No, this one right here. All right, your final message for Misty tonight. But you want her to know right now. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm saying real quick before I pull a card, okay? Not judging. No, I'm not. This is not my place, okay? However, I am going to tell you what, like, I have to be honest with what Spirit shows me. Spirit is showing me I don't know if you're into witchcraft or have friends or family into it, or if you've kind of dabbled in it. And I think everybody that's spiritual probably has at some point. Um, but I'm literally basically, if it doesn't matter if it's me or whoever it is, when you, like Spirit is saying, when you find where you need to be, you need to let the hocus pocus go. Okay. So I don't know if somebody else is trying to hocus pocus you and tell you for $1,500 we can heal you or something like that. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense, because I'm trying to explain it the way I'm getting it. Okay. Um I don't even know where all that's coming from, but I thought I'd tell you that. Okay. I don't know. I hope I'm explaining that right, but I'm literally hearing that it's hocus pocus and not to trust that. Okay. All right. What does she need to hear tonight? What does Misty Branch need to hear right now? Closes. Amen. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So basically, oh, I love this. Okay. Oh my God, I cannot. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Listen. The Hermit is a very, very spiritual card. Okay. Very, very spiritual, very gifted person in the deck. Okay. Um, this, okay, would be you here. But we also have the Hangman. This is sacrificing. What did I say earlier? Sacrificing people, situations, certain things. Okay. You would get exactly what you've manifested. Okay. And what is like your spiritual purpose, basically, with this Hermit. Okay. But here we are. That was what we ended with, but let me back up here. The Seven of Wands, this is like conviction. Okay. This is, so God's laid this on your heart, or however you see the Creator laying it heavy on your heart. Okay. Like you, it's worth fighting for. Okay. The Nine of Wands here, you are the wounded warrior. Okay. Again, these are very much alike. Okay. One's conviction and one's having the strength to get up even when times are hard. It's not going to be easy. Okay. And do you see how the microphone is in front of him? This is like all that judgment, all those opinions, all those people that are putting the horse in your race that doesn't belong. Okay. That you'll have to sacrifice to get what it is that you've manifested, which is your purpose. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Oh Lord, I know exactly what you're talking about with that. I with it being a man's world, and like one of my mentors is very much like that actually. He I get that part. Definitely get that part. Definitely. Hopefully I just made all sense with that. Person in a good way. Good. Good. Okay. All right. So, like the people on TikTok, I don't really know. I mean, where was it? I was it TikTok? I have seen people. Well, I don't guess it was. Was it TikTok? I don't think it was. I think it was more on YouTube, honestly, that I remember seeing stuff like that. Um, or maybe it was Reddit. It might have been Reddit. I don't know. Anyway, it's been a while. It's been a long time. But, anyways, yeah. Okay. All sense. Good, good. I'm glad. Good. I'm glad. Okay. What was that it? Here, I'll pull. Here, let me pull what the unicorns and the mermaids. This is for the collective. This is for everybody in here. I've seen a lot on TikTok lately. Really? Man, I personally, when it comes to things, man, I just fear God way too much. You know what I mean? To try to hurt people and burn people like that. I'd be afraid God would take, you know, I don't know. What God gives, He certainly can take away, right? And I'm a true believer of that. And I would hate to try to, I don't know. I would feel lost, I guess. I know I'd be lost. Anyways. All right, for the collective. This is for the collective. What does the collective, the folks in here right now, and the people that may watch this on replay, what do they need to hear right now? I want 3 from each one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, the mermaids. What does the mermaids want to say to the collective watching right now or on the replay? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. So we've got, let's start with this. We've got from the unicorns, we've got love. And it says the answer that you're seeking is love. Okay. So somebody's love life is definitely shifting very soon. And it says what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. And then it says, imagine, what would you see, feel, think, or hear if your wish came true? And then on the bottom of the deck, it says thankful. Think about the people and things that you feel grateful for. Underneath that is the light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Okay. Then the mermaids say, time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. We've got protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. And then we have alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Okay. Have faith was underneath that one. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to call it a night because I'm going to work on a couple of things. And I will be posting an update with the true crime case that I'm working on, which is Jack and Lily Sullivan, the 2 missing kids in Nova Scotia. I already got, actually, these are my notes that I channeled earlier. Ignore my drawings. So if you're into true crime, make sure you watch that for me and put a thumbs up, okay? Or at least make a comment or something there for me, okay, y'all? Thank you, everybody that was here. Thank you, mods. I love you guys so much. And everybody that was new, Okay, thank you. And everybody that was old and still here with me, thank you. Um, y'all, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, y'all? Bye. Good night. Sleep good.